After getting Opal washed in the last episode, we decided to take a trip and try and find the perfect campsite. So come along with us.
Welcome to the Adventure Closet. I'm Liz, and this is Charlie. We are two 80s and 90s kids that never lost their sense of wonder. We're all over the map, exploring wild and abandoned places, discovering rocks, geology, and history of different areas, all while living and traveling in our minivan Opal. I guess you can say our life is a mixtape of adventures. So hop in the van, hit the subscribe button, and let's go somewhere.
All right, we are checking out this spot here. See if it's a good one. Oh yeah, right on the creek. Yeah, there's a little private pool right there. Beautiful.
So we're trying to find a spot here in Colorado. We need a spot to stay for several days, and we need good cell service because we have some calls to make. And we also would like a creek because we need to bathe.
Creek is also nice because we can use the water to do dishes and we don't have to waste all our onboard water. And so far, what we usually do is we usually check iOverlander for spots, just to kind of give us a general idea of where we're going. Sometimes we'll use an iOverlander spot, but most of the time they're taken. We did just find the one where I showed you. That was a really nice one right on the creek, but didn't have enough cell service. So now we're moving along and trying to find a better spot. Elevation 10,000 feet. 10,640 feet.
We're at Molas Pass Summit, and at the summit station there's crinoids in the rock. This is part of the Hermosa Formation. Here's some seashell right here, and other brachiopods. There's another seashell right there. Some more crinoids and seashells.
It's a piece of seashell.
That's pretty.
That's very cool looking. Now that's a moth, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a moth.
So we're headed towards the town of Silverton, Colorado, which, as you could probably guess by the name of it, that it's a mining town. And these are the mountains that you're winding down as you drop into the town, but you can see, you know, definitely why they decided to mine here. Look at all the different colors, all the mineralization. Just amazing views here.
Drive through town. Tourist trap and gas is the same price as where we filled up. Blair Street, one block. I think that's the newer part of town. This must be the older part of town. The road's not even paved.
With bent elbow. This is cute. It is touristy, but oh man, it is cute.
Old time photography.
We can finally get our Western photos. We've been meaning to do that because we've never done it as a couple. Gotten those Western photos with the muskets. Ooh, the shady lady.
Old Arcade Trading Company. High Noon Hamburgers.
This is a long clip.
Capital Laundry. Hungry Moose Bar and Grill.
This is a beautiful town. Wow.
Here's an old ore chute just off the side of the $1 Million Highway. And look at these views. This is gorgeous. I bet you if you followed all that old decrepit chute up, you'd probably find yourself the mine. I think I might have saw it from the road over here. Let's check. I believe it's right up there under where that tree is. That might be it. Very cool. Very beautiful area here. So we found this antique store. It says it's open 9 to 5:30. Only problem is it's halfway up a mountain and there's this giant ditch of a river. So how do you get there? And they have laundry hanging out there, which is weird. How did they build that there? That's crazy. But very cool. Check out this town, just nestled in these mountains here. This is Ouray or Ouray, Colorado. Beautiful. So we come from a little town that's surrounded by mountains, but this puts it to shame. Sorry, Darrington. Wow. We had originally planned to explore the area and town of Ouray, Colorado, but it ended up being too peoply for us. So we stayed the night at this creek and took off early the next morning, and we drove far away to find solitude in the Grand Mesa National Forest.
This is such a beautiful drive through. What's the national forest?
Grand Mesa.
Grand Mesa National Forest. We technically should not be on this road. It's a little rough, but it's just so beautiful. We keep going.
And it's Opal.
Yeah, and it's Opal. She's tough. She's built tough, but she's not a Ford. Oh wait, that's Chevy, right?
No, it's built Ford too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She's a Chrysler.
She's a little more country than she's town.
Which Chrysler is Dodge? What's Dodge?
I thought General Motors maybe? Why are you asking me? I don't know cars. All the way through the end of this road.
We've almost made it to the end of this road here. We're just trying to find a spot for the night. We've got to get back out to Cell Range tomorrow, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, because you guys are waiting on the other end. Tomorrow, in real time, we have a video posting that we're excited to get in the comments with you guys and see what's up. Oh, Maybe we have reached the end of the road.
Yeah, we might have reached the end of the road here.
That was a nod of confidence. That looks pretty muddy. I might step out for this one. I don't know.
If you can't see the bottom and you don't have a stick to see how deep it is, probably not smart to go.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of doing it. All right, he does have limits, guys.
Now the fun part is backing out of this.
It's like you're watching us on Rewind.
Sometimes you got to be prepared to do this if you're prepared to go down these roads.
I think we've summed up many hours of driving backwards down a mountain road that we shouldn't have driven down.
Oh, there's a spot to turn around right here.
It's all part of the adventure, though. Whew. No scraping so far.
Shh. Don't jinx it. Might happen. Right here.
No, don't do it. Opal was so nice getting us out here so we could see this beautiful area. And we almost made it to the end of the road.
We did. Like,
So
show them the
close.
map real quick.
Okay. Say that again.
We made it to here, and the end of the road was right there that had a little roundabout. So we made it pretty far.
Yeah.
Now the slow drive back.
Coming up on the creek crossing.
Yep.
Oh, nice. So we can go for walks. All right. This looks like a good spot for the night, eh? Yeah, eh? Eh?
Eh?
Oh, yeah, it was. Nice. We'll have to check that out later.
That's why nobody's at this spot.
Do you think there's going to be a bunch of mosquitoes?
Yeah.
Because it's so marshy. Oh, well, we're just staying the night.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we just washed her.
Yeah. You know, it's always a good thing to wash your car before going down mountain roads.
Can't even read the tabs. There we go. We're still good.
It was queen.
We try. Oh, whoa, look at all these big old basalty boulders. Basalty boulders. And firewood. But there's a burn ban. What have we here? Why not you? Why not now?
There's a little love note from a rockhound here. Doesn't have one of those Facebook things on the back of it or anything. But that's a pretty cool rock.
Oh, cool. I just found a painted rock too and filmed it.
Did you? Was it the same kind?
No, it said something on it and but it was really cool paint.
Yeah.
So I have a little PSA for people who are using the bathroom outside. It's not that hard. Just carry a plastic bag with you or a Ziploc. And after you use the restroom outside, just put it in the bag and at the next gas station you stop at or whatever, toss it. We pack out all of our toilet paper. And if we don't, it's being buried deep. Okay, so the day has finally come. I have been wanting a cast iron pan forever, and our Teflon one broke, and we found this one at Walmart for $20. Hopefully it's a good deal. It's pre-seasoned, which is nice. But tonight we're gonna do some homemade chili and cornbread. And this famous Dave's mix sounds good for cornbread. But the sweet deal here, Charlie found this at a thrift store for $2. Fits perfect. Perfect. Hi guys. Welcome to Liz's cooking show. We're gonna cook boxed food. And conveniently, on the back of this is the famous Dave's jalapeno cornbread. I've never made it before. We're in Colorado, so I think we're at around like 7,000 or 8,000 feet above sea level. And it has special instructions for high altitude, over 5,000 feet. Add 2 to 4 tablespoons of flour. Now, I don't have flour, unfortunately. I have cornstarch. I have flax meal. I'm already kind of making a flax meal egg. So I can't guarantee that this recipe is going to turn out, but it's going to be my first time cooking on my new cast iron pan, and I'm cooking on this propane Coleman stove that doesn't cook evenly. So cross your fingers for me, guys, that this works out. I really want some nice cornbread to go with my really nice chili that I'm cooking in the Instapot right now on the solar charger. So let's give this a go. Let's see. Looks like cornbread mix. All right, let's do this. So are you persnickety? Like, when you follow a recipe, do you like follow it to the T? Because I don't. This recipe is calling for a 1/3 cup of milk, and we have probably a lot more than a 1/3 cup milk left in this thing, but I want to use it up so it doesn't go bad. But it also calls for a 1/3 cup of water, so I think I'm going to substitute some of the water for milk. I think that'll just make it taste better, right? Or it might screw it up. This is probably going to be hilarious. I didn't get to show you my flax egg. I made a flax egg in this can of tomatoes. Not that I carry around an empty can of tomatoes all the time to mix stuff in, but I just made chili in it, so I didn't want to dirty another dish because, water is precious. So I made a flax egg. It's just 1 spoonful of flax and then 2 spoonfuls of water, let it sit, and you've got an egg. You can substitute that with any recipe if you don't eat eggs or you don't have an egg. I think the flax egg is a good van life hack because you need to keep eggs cool, unless they farm fresh eggs. But the pasteurized ones you buy in the store, you gotta have them refrigerated. So, so yeah, just a good thing to keep in the van because sometimes you don't have a lot of refrigerator room. So I ended up doing all milk because I had a cup and a half of milk, so I didn't do any water, and just mix my flax egg in here. I missed the cool shot of mixing that for you, but now we're going to add the cornbread mix. I'm too lazy to get scissors, and apparently too weak to open it like this. So sport to the rescue. Boom. I can smell the jalapeno. That's gonna be good. So it says to not overmix. I really hope I don't run into an issue by not having flour to account for the elevation. But you know, I've always seen those things on packets, but like most of the time we were below that elevation. Being in Washington, a lot of the hikes we go to are around, around the 5,000 foot mark. Here in Colorado, pretty much everywhere you go, you're above that mark, so you gotta kind of watch for those special instructions. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of cornstarch. Just a tiny bit. I know that's not flour, but can't hurt. I just dropped it in the bowl, but you can't see the bowl, but I really did. Okay, so I turned the propane on to super as low as I can get it. I'm gonna let the pan heat up a little bit, and then I'm gonna add some butter. I have Country Crock plant butter. And then we're gonna pour the batter in. I'm gonna get an up close shot because that would be cool. That's too hot. Okay. I'm gonna see. Move it over. Yeah, I don't want that butter sizzling. Here we go. Oh, why do I feel like it's gonna burn? Probably because of that. So it's been about 17 minutes. It's looking almost done. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a little more of a crust on it. I'm hoping a crust is happening on the inside. It's not gonna crust on top unless I had a cast iron lid to hold more heat on top. Sort of done.
Well, that was fun.
That was so much fun.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and check us out on Patreon, and we'll see you next time.
Bye now.
Bye now.